Happy New Year everyone and welcome back to another satellite play along video. Today we're playing A Rainbolt World, looking at the locations from above. If you don't have the script installed, I will leave an info card up there on how to add it. Let's have 10 minutes and make it a challenge, of course. All the links in the description as always. And I think the default settings should be good. Alright, let's go. Good luck to everyone. Let's see, what do we have here? Alright, there is some sort of like a lake, big river going on down here. There is a city. Let's zoom in on the city. What do we see? The shadows are going to the north. So we should be in the northern hemisphere, I imagine. Looks... yeah, we're driving on the right side. I'm looking at the roofs. I'm thinking... well, definitely Europe somewhere, I would think. I could see maybe this being Turkey as well, maybe, but lots of orange roofs I'm observing. But let's see, what else do we see? Any texts on the stadium? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would give away the country, but region-wise, I am suspecting something like Bulgaria, Turkey, some other Balkan countries maybe. That's kind of my guess here. So there's this big river, which could be like a good indicator that we can look for. Maybe we can spot something like that. So let's do some scanning in the region that I'm thinking it might be. See if I can spot something or not. Well, we're looking for somewhere mountainous, right? You get these types of rivers. We can see there are lots of mountains around. So we should look at mountainous regions like southern Serbia. I didn't find anything in Bulgaria. Romania, maybe. It looks like we have some sort of a dam here as well, which maybe could help. Maybe. If we find this, then will be quite easy to tell if that's the right reservoir or not. There are a lot of these rivers and reservoirs, but I'm not finding anything that would work with the alignment that we have. That's not good. That's not good. Could this be maybe Croatia? I haven't scanned Croatia yet. I'm not sure if Bosnia and Herzegovina is in this map, to be honest. I guess it's worth having a scan there as well, now that it has official coverage too. Important to keep that in mind. You don't see it too often, but when you see it, it's good to know that it exists in GeoGuessr. This feels so Balkan-like. The vibes. I don't know, maybe my vibes are off today. That's possible too, but it just feels very kind of Bulgarian, but I can't find it there. Okay, we are out of time. Let's go kind of Western Bulgaria just to hedge other countries. Let's see, where was it? It was Albania. I scanned Albania. I did not find it. Where is... oh, here is that. Okay. I totally missed it. I did not notice. I feel like it looks a bit different in this view than it looked in the satellite one. Well, what can you do? It felt like somewhere there, but couldn't pinpoint it, unfortunately. But could be worse. At least I got the region right, so that's good. What is this? Come on. Doesn't look like a promising start, I can tell you that much. Somewhere very dry, by the looks of it. Let's zoom in. We're on a road in the middle of nowhere, literally. There's nothing here. There are like 10 houses. That's it. That's the town that we are at. Okay. This one looks rough. Where are the shadows going? The shadows are going south, so we would be in the southern hemisphere. Well, my first thought was maybe Australia somewhere in the outback. Maybe. With the shadows going to the south, it could be, maybe. Looks like we have some hills going on here. Would this be Australia or would this be something else? Oh, there is a city here. That's good. What do we see here? Looks very rural. Well, obviously. Very sparse houses. This layout is giving me kind of South African vibes, maybe. I'm starting to lean towards South Africa after all. Maybe. Still not fully sure, but are we driving? Okay, we are driving on the left side. It looks like we have a white middle line, which doesn't narrow it down in this case. Looking at the road markings, I feel like they feel more South African to me. I think. And the white car. Yeah, I'm leaning towards South Africa here. It would be nice to see the yellow outer lines just to confirm it. But I think I'm happy with that. Now, where in South Africa would it look like this from above? Maybe somewhere near Lesotho? There are big like mountains down here with some trees, but not too many. Lesotho can be quite mountainous and dry. Yeah, we don't have. There is like a very small, like a river going here. Very small river. There are a bunch of small rivers around here. I don't see a way how I can pinpoint this, to be honest. I think this will have to be a pure region guess. There are no like significant landmarks to really try to find. Just tons of small rivers and a bunch of nothingness. So I think I will guess somewhere with the mountains to our south, around Lesotho. Could this be Lesotho itself? I don't think so. Maybe it's somewhere up here with these mountains down here. But no, we would see the city. Let's go somewhere maybe here, a little bit more west. There are some mountains to the south. I'm not sure if they are high enough, but or maybe even more south. Somewhere here. Near Petersburg. Maybe. Let's go somewhere here. I think. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not bad at all. Should have gone closer to Petersburg. Would have been even closer. Okay, nice. Very good. So these, okay, those were these mountains here, yeah. Makes sense. I know there are mountains going along the coast, but I thought they were greener than that, but I guess not. Ooh, okay, somewhere on a river coast, on a river bend. A city is what we have. A pretty big looking river with some like a big lake here or whatever that is called. My first thought here is either Asia or Brazil, but let's zoom in and see what else can we find here. Okay, lots of these boats here on the coast. Lots of gray roofs, paved roads. Is that a white central line or no? The shadows seem to be going slightly south, which would indicate likely southern hemisphere. I'm very not sure. We have some very dark soil clearly here, which you can see in Cambodia. You can see it in Brazil too, though. So it doesn't help with our choice there. Well, Cambodia is much smaller, so we can maybe have a scan along this river. I mean, I imagine if it is Cambodia, it would need to be this river, right? Because it is the biggest one, I think, in Cambodia. So let's have a scan along the coast, see if anything fits with what we have here. And if it does, then great. Looking like for this island looks very unique. Would be great if I could find that. It is similar vibes, but there's nothing that fits perfectly. Could this ever be Thailand somewhere? Does Thailand have such a big river? Such a big prominent river somewhere? Starting to lean Australia, not Australia, Brazil after all. With the sun, with the shadows going to the south as well. I think Brazil is a more likely option. The reason why I'm not so sure about Brazil is because I think we might have a white middle line. In Brazil you would have a yellow one. Maybe it's just the white island in the middle of that road. Or maybe this is something else that I haven't considered. Which side are we driving on? Maybe we can have a look at that. Maybe this is something crazy like Kenya or something. I'm not seeing any cars. Like, oh, is that a car? The quality is way too bad to tell which, if that's a car or which side, which direction it's driving. Oh yeah. Lots of water. There is a lot of water here. Lots of rivers, lots of lakes. It could be Brazil somewhere here. There isn't too much coverage up here though. There is some coverage in cities, but it's not like super extensive, and I'm not sure if this river, like Amazon River, maybe it fits somewhere. I'll need to have a scan, but yeah, not sure. That river in Cambodia felt better, to be honest. Does this map have Vietnam? Could this ever be Vietnam? And the shadows are going slightly to the south, but it's close enough that, I mean, sun goes up and down along equator, so I feel like Cambodia is close enough that it might not be that clear cut with the shadows. Is this supposed to be like an airstrip? Not sure what is this big strip of ground. Because it's massive. Maybe it looks like an airstrip. Doesn't help me much though. Nah, it's not gonna be Bangladesh. No, I don't think so. India ever? I don't think so. I feel like Brazil is my best call. But it's just such a big country. I guess I'll just scan random rivers in Brazil and hope for the best. These rivers feel different though. I don't know. Oh my god, I have 12 seconds remaining. Oh boy, I don't know. I'll keep it in Brazil, I think, but my confidence is very low. Let's see. Okay, it was Brazil. It actually was, but I scanned it around Manaus, but oh, here it was this Madeira River. Yeah, I scanned the Amazon River. Yeah, I totally overlooked this one. This one seemed too small, but I guess in hindsight, yeah, we can see this lake here. Okay. Well, honestly, I'm very happy with the scoring in this round, because with me knowing absolutely, not knowing where it is, 2,500 points in Brazil, I'll take it. Alright, round number 4. What is this now? Again, somewhere mountains. We're getting lots of these mountainous rural locations, which are really tricky, but I feel like I've been doing pretty well thus far on them. Well, let's zoom in, see what can we tell from the city that we have here. Okay, first thing I'm noticing is a lot of blue roofs. Which oftentimes you see a lot of blue roofs in Asia in particular. Doesn't mean it has to be, but oftentimes that is the case. I'm thinking maybe something like Nepal, something along those lines, India, maybe Thailand. Let's see, which side are we driving? Can we tell? It looks like we might be driving on the left side here, yeah. It's hard to tell, but because it's blurred, but yeah. With a pretty high confidence, I would say that we are driving on the left side indeed. Which kind of confirms that it would probably be Asia, but it doesn't narrow it down much, because most of the countries drive on the left side, the ones that I was considering. All right, let's see what else. Two lanes in both directions. My main guess probably would be Thailand, because it is mountainous. It has a lot of blue roofs. But maybe this is something like Bhutan. Maybe. I don't know why this feels colder than Thailand. Maybe I'm imagining things. But just these mountains doesn't feel as tropical, you know? Thailand we would have some palm trees and whatnot, but here I don't think I see any palm trees. Hard to tell some of these trees though. Quality isn't the best. Now this feels kind of more north, I would guess at least. So something like Bhutan maybe. Is there a point of trying to pinpoint this? Can I? There is a river here. There is a river here going through this city, so maybe it kind of goes in from the west and then winds towards the north. I can have a quick scan around, see if I can spot any rivers like that. It's a small one, so I gotta be careful, it's easy to miss. There are a bunch of rivers winding through these Bhutanese cities. I'm not seeing anything that would fit. Bhutan isn't that large, so I feel like I've scanned the whole country and I haven't found anything that fits, which is quite problematic. If it isn't Bhutan, my next guess would be Nepal. Again, I'm not sure if Nepal is in this map, because it is a... I didn't see, it didn't look when was the last time this map was updated. Because it is a pretty old map, but maybe they keep it up to date, I'm not sure. Maybe I should stick with northern Thailand. I feel like that's the most conservative guess, kind of most reasonable. I feel like going with Nepal would be very risky. Question is, do I risk it for the biscuit or not? I'm not finding anything that fits in Thailand either. Would this actually be something like India? Northern India somewhere. There are a lot of rivers there. And it's also mountainous. And there are a lot of cities everywhere as well. No, this doesn't feel like Bhutan anymore, I don't know. My vibes are switching. These trees don't feel Bhutanese anymore. What do they feel like? Ever Malaysia? Doesn't feel that tropical though. Or is that a palm tree? Maybe there are some palm trees, I just can't tell. Some of these might be palm trees. God, I'm so torn. I think I'll stick with India. Out of all my options, I feel like I like that one the most. But again, I'm not very sure. Let's keep it somewhere up here near Bhutan, not too far from Thailand. I don't know. Let's see. It was northern Thailand after all. God damn it. I said it was the safest guess. Why did I not go with that? Where was it? Oh, here is that river. Here was that river. It's so small, I completely missed it. I'm a bit bummed. I should have stuck with my Thailand guess, but I kept flip-flopping everywhere. Alright, next one. Last round of the game. What do we have? Again mountainous, again semi-rural. Feels like we get lots of these rounds in this map. Okay, lots of agricultural fields, very dark fields. And then very vivid, some vivid settlements in between them. These houses feel very peculiar. They pop out very much, you know? What does that mean? Where are we? I'm not sure. Alright. Which side are we driving on? I would imagine probably on the right side, but I would love to confirm that. Wait, are we driving on the left side? This looks like a heavy truck going in this direction. We might be going on the left side. Oh yeah, this feels very Asian. This feels very Asian. I think we're in Asia once again. Yeah, this also looks like this heavy truck is driving on the left side. Which Asian country would this be now? Looks very interesting. We have a bunch of orange roofs here. Lots of dark, like brown roofs too. Could this be like Malaysia or something? I don't know. Not sure about these houses. What do they feel like to me? I feel like we've had some very similar rounds before, but I just do not remember where they were. So maybe this time I will remember afterwards. After this time. Yeah, definitely driving the left side. I feel like lots of white cars. I feel like Malaysia makes a lot of sense. I feel like Malaysia would make a lot of sense. With mountains to the kind of... Wait, why is the compass showing east? I feel like we should... Oh, I guess because the spawn is facing east, but the satellite should always be north at the top. With the mountains to the north... Maybe somewhere up here? This kind of northern part is quite mountainous. There's some mountains here in the middle as well. Maybe somewhere here. The road going like windy. Is this a river or is that a road? No, that's another road. So we have two windy roads going. Yeah, I'm not gonna find where exactly that is, but I would... Yeah, I think I'll stick with Malaysia here. Well, let's have another look at the city. Maybe I find something, but I'm not having high hopes. Doesn't look like we have any stadiums or anything like that that might have city names. Yeah, I think I will go somewhere here and hope for the best. Let's see. Okay, Indonesia makes sense. All those roofs. I wasn't sure if they are tiled roofs or not, but Java does make sense in hindsight. In hindsight, Java does make sense. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe this time I remember how Java looks from above. Let's do the final results. Honestly, for the first game, I think I did really well. I was very happy with my first 3 rounds. The last 2 could have been better, but if you are playing along, let me know how it is going for you. Press that like button if you enjoy these play along videos. It really helps the channel, and consider becoming a channel member. Members get an early access to all of my videos and an exclusive video every month. So if you become a member now, you get a lot of backlog to catch up on, lots of exclusive videos. But let's keep going. Let's keep going with another game, another challenge. Best of luck. And another rural one. this is a challenge, all right. We got a lot of these rural locations, which I'm often struggling with, as you know. They are hard. But yes, but feels good when you get it right. So that's on the flip side. What do we have? We have like a very, very, very small rural road here. Super, super small. There's like one house with shadows going to the south. Shadows are going to the south. Well, my initial thought was something like Peru, maybe. That was kind of my initial vibe. With shadows going to the south, it could be. It could be Peru still. But, well, let's have a look. There seems to be a river going here. I'm not seeing any cities on this side, at least. Oh no, there is one city. Oh, very gray city. Let's see, we might have a bigger settlement. I thought I maybe saw something. Okay, there are lots of some agricultural fields. Yeah, there is another settlement. Just as gray as the other one. Maybe Bolivia. I'm kind of thinking Bolivia, Peru, somewhere that area. Can we see, do we have a yellow middle line by any chance? quality is not the greatest, so it might be yellow, it might be white. Okay, I honestly can't tell. It might be yellow. It actually kind of looks yellow to me. Maybe I'm imagining things, but it does look yellow. Are we driving on the right side or left side now? No, we are. I think we are driving on the right side, right? It looks like we are. Yeah, okay. I got worried there for a second, because if we were driving on the left side, I'd be confused. Well, then probably I would go South Africa, but I don't think it is. I think, yeah, Peru makes the most sense to me, I would say. Peru, maybe near Bolivia, because I was getting a bit of a Bolivian vibe too. Lots of mountains everywhere, so I feel like this is another one of those that are near impossible to pinpoint. There is a river that just stops. I guess not there. Yeah, I'm not finding anything in Peru, unfortunately. If it is Peru, well, I'm not finding that river. It might be too small to spot. Maybe it could be Bolivia, maybe. But if it is, at least I'm not too far. If it is something like Argentina, well, that's gonna be a bit more painful. But I feel like I like Peru the most here. Let's see. I think I'll go kind of southern Peru, kind of near Bolivia, kind of that area, and then hope for the best. Let's see. Okay, it was Peru. Not really where I guessed. It was way closer to Lima than I thought. Excuse me, where is the river? There are no rivers in sight. Because why would there be? Like, this was, yeah, not pinpointable, I would say. But at least I got the country. I'm happy about that. Next round, round number 2. A bit more urban. Still kind of rural-ish, but semi-urban at least. We are on a river coast again. This feels... What does this feel like? First thought was Asian. Some interesting boats here. Transporting some sort of goods. Maybe something like Bangladesh? Could it be? Ooh, some mining operations going on here, it looks like. Ooh, like big industry here. Lots of like plants and silos and whatnot. Okay, there is a road here which might help. Wait, we are driving on the right side. The quality is really good. Is this Europe? Is this Europe? All white road lines driving on the right side. Good quality. Wait, are those yellow middle lines? I'm all over the place. Are they yellow? Wait, is this another? Okay, this looks like a North American style truck with a big long front. So I guess this is US then, right? Has to be, I think. What else? With the yellow road line, would this be Mexico? Would this be something else in Americas? Because this doesn't feel super like United States, I would say. Certainly wasn't my first thought here. There are some big roads though, really big roads. The road system does feel like the US. Just the vibes felt off. So what could this be? If this is US, I would guess something like Louisiana, Mississippi, somewhere there, maybe. There are lots of rivers there. So it could be maybe the Mississippi River or something along those lines. I mean, I could have a quick scan. It looks like we have very unique bends, very sharp turns. Wait, wait. It's actually here. I kind of stopped on it because it looked similar and I was about to say, okay, I'm going to start scanning, but it is actually right here. I'll take it. It is just Mississippi River. Okay, fair enough. I think this will be my first 5K of the day. Because these locations have been quite tricky, so I'm very happy that I get to 5K at least one of them. It is here, right? I have plenty of time, so I'd rather be extra careful. Yeah, we have these roads. Yeah, should be right here. Very good, very good. The first 5K. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, the first actually big city of the day as well. This one looks massive. On a coast, clearly. Oh, it looks like... Oh, you can't see it behind my beautiful head, but wait, let me... There is a bit of a land down there on the bottom right. It's hard to see, but right here, there is a little bit of land. So it might be a big river. It would need to be an enormous river. Maybe some sort of like an island off the coast. Maybe. Let's have a look. Is this the US? Because I see a lot of very grid-like roads. Which would make me think maybe US, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is American style truck, massive roads, good quality. I think this is US, yeah. The coast would also make sense. East Coast. Somewhere. Where though? Would this be Boston? What would this be? Okay, we're looking for somewhere with this kind of unique looking island on the mouth of the river. I'm not finding anything, which isn't good. Okay, let's maybe have a... Well, we can't see the whole city. I was hoping to maybe see some stadiums or whatnot. Looks like, again, we have a lot of plants here. Lots of silos. Lots of big industry. I guess big ports here. Which would make sense. We see ships coming in and out. There is an American football field here, yeah, with the goal gate. Some pools. Quite a lot of pools, actually. So probably somewhere warm where you would want a pool. Because like every other house has a pool here. In the backyard. So somewhere warm and somewhere rich. Maybe it is... Okay, I scanned this code, but maybe it is something like Texas. Could it be? No, I don't think it fits. No. Well, okay, let's scan it again. Okay, found it. I was starting to think, kind of my thinking was, because since we have the land down here, to the bottom right, I was thinking maybe it is somewhere in Texas where we have this little strip of land going. I always forget what it's called. But you know what I'm talking about, this little strip of land. And it turns out, yes, indeed, it is there. Kind of a bit inland, still coastal. So it was Houston. I overlooked Houston at first because it looks very different from what we have here. But we gotta look a bit more inland to actually find it. So it is Houston. Houston is big, so it makes perfect sense. We're somewhere near this park, I think. Here is the park. So we have this house here. Like a gazebo or something, and we would be like right here. Very good, very good. Another 5K. I'm smashing this game. Oh, but this one will not be a 5K. I can tell that much. This is something very rural, very water. We have lots of these. Are these rivers? Are these lakes? What's happening here? Lots of these like branches. Looks very interesting, very unique. Oh, okay. Let's see, we have a city here. So the shadows are going to the north. Is this North America? Again, it looks like we might have a North American truck here. And we are driving on the right side, I think. I think this is another North America, y'all. Very North America heavy seeds. The quality isn't as good anymore. I'm not sure what to take from that. A very kind of suburban feel, American style. Could be Canada. This might be Canada as well. Can't discount that. Because this feels maybe a bit colder than before. We don't see any pools. Roofs are more grayish, blackish. There is a baseball field here. They do play baseball in Canada, so it's not like only in the US. Oh, some blue roofs as well. Oh, huge parking lots, of course. And what is this? Oh my lord, this is must be some sort of like a manufacturing plant or something. Such a massive building, crazy. And lots of like containers to load things in. Crazy. Maybe like an Amazon warehouse or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking either northern US or Canada here. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, found more baseball fields, but well, that's not helping. I think this is one of those rounds where I need to vibe guess. I don't think there's anything to really pinpoint this by easily. So just vibe guessing. I would say maybe somewhere New York State, somewhere here. It looks like we have like bunch of water, fields, rivers, whatnot here. So kind of maybe feels a bit similar. Hard to compare this map with the satellite view sometimes, but kind of maybe. And then New York, Vermont, somewhere in that area. Well, let's see. Okay, well, it was US, not really where I guessed. It was Indiana. Wasn't, I mean, still north, but not that north. Well, lots of rivers there. Okay, fair enough. Round number 5 already. Oh, I thought it was 4. Okay, now what is this? Lots of... The fields look all over the place. Some super green, some very dry. Very various. Very various. Is this US again? Southern US, or no? Or is that a wishful thinking? We are driving on the right side here. Is that an American style truck? Not super sure. Might not be, actually. Is that a yellow line in the middle or not? The shadows are surely going to the north, right? Well, they're going kind of west, so they're not really going north or south. I'm thinking Mexico. That's what I'm thinking right off the bat. I'm thinking good old Mexico. Could it be? Feels quite dry, but still kind of similar to America. Lots of grid-like roads, as you can see. There is a baseball field here. One thing that I'm noticing is lots of houses on this side of the road. Very few houses on this side of the road. Could that be a border? Maybe. Maybe not, though. I'm not seeing any fences or guard posts. So maybe it isn't a border. The baseball field is making me feel maybe more America. Surely you can find baseball fields in Mexico as well. How do I align this? There seem to be like very American style roads. Either north, south, or east, west. Like straight up. So we have that. There's a city down here and more horizontal vertical roads. And then one straight up diagonal. I can have a quick scan over the area. Kind of northern Mexico, southern US. See if I can spot. I have a feeling it might be near a border. Maybe. It looks like a lot of these smaller border towns are bigger on the Mexico side. I had never noticed that before. Which, yeah, probably is another reason why this is probably not a border town. If it was a border, then it would be bigger on the southern side, probably. Thinking maybe somewhere kind of here near Mexicali. In this kind of area, there are a lot of like straight roads going all over the place. I feel like if it is here, it should be possible to find it, but yeah, maybe it isn't there. But where else? Where else? I mean, it could be on America's side. Brawley. No. I think I'll keep it here. I don't think it is, but that's the best I have, so let's see. Okay, it was Mexico, was a bit further. I actually scanned near this city. But yeah, I didn't scan down here. Yeah, okay, yeah. There is that road that goes diagonally. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Fair enough. But still, I'm pretty happy with the score here. How did I do in total? 19.6 thousand points, not bad at all. Again, if you played along, let me know your scores in the comments, press that like button, and on the right side there will be another satellite view video I think you will enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, and big thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members for making this channel possible.